Welcome to Coastal Safety. Today we're going to talk about how to make a mayday call. First of all, we're going to ask ourselves, what is a mayday situation? Well, mayday calls, these are reserved for emergency situations where there is a grave and imminent danger requiring immediate assistance. In other words, if your vessel is sinking or on fire, or if somebody on board is seriously ill or injured, then it's a mayday. There are three parts of a mayday. The first part is to send a digital distress alert. This is by pressing one of these red buttons, depending on the kind of radio that you have, and this sends the digital alert out. Warns everybody in your area you're about to make a distress call and a distress message. So then we're going to make the distress call. That would be Mayday, 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 then the name of your vessel and your MMSI. And then we're going to give the actual distress message, and we start the distress message always with a single word, Mayday. That lets everybody else know this is a Mayday call. So here are the three stages: distress alert, call and a message. So the key points of sending a Mayday, and it's quite important to get this right, we must send an alert first if we've got the equipment, we must make a call, and we must make a message. So when we're doing casualty working, that means there's a Mayday traffic on the radio, we always start with the word Mayday. Remember that, please. It lets everybody else know this is a Mayday call, not a routine call. And also remember, at the end of the message, say the word over. That's inviting a reply, otherwise people don't know if you've finished sending your message. So here we are. This is a standard VHF radio. You can see already we're on channel 14. We're on low power. And we're on receive mode. That's because we're not transmitting. So what we're going to talk about now is how to send a distress alert. So first we're going to move over to the secret button, the SOS button, the distress button, and we slide this switch over. And you can see we've revealed there's the distress button there hidden behind, so we don't do it by mistake. So we're on low power. We're on channel 14, we're going to press that button. We've now gone into the distress alert menu system. So you can see we've got a position here of all the 9, so that position doesn't actually exist. So this is telling me that we're not actually connected to a GPS or a chart plotter. And you can also see the time. The time is also 8888, so that time doesn't exist. So we're going to have to input our own position that we've taken from a chart or some other source. You can see here that it's an undefined distress, but if you come along to this little arrow and you come along down to this button, you can press this button and we can choose what kind of, or how bad today is. So for example, here is abandoning ship, and we can go through piracy, man overboard, fire, flooding, collision, grounding, listing over, sinking. Well, today we're going to assume that we're sinking. So again, this position doesn't exist, so we're going to have to give our own position, and you can see we're going to say that we're sinking. So when we send this distress message or distress alert, we open this door, we hold the button in. This time we're going to hold for 5 seconds, and you can see the countdown down through to 1 second, and now you can see the distress alert has been sent, and we're awaiting a reply. The set has already gone to channel 16, remember before we were on channel 14, and we've gone into receive mode. So now what we have to do is give the distress call and the distress message, which we'll cover later in the video. Now that we've made the distress alert, we're going to make the call, which is Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is deep hook, deep hook, deep hook, MMSI 232-00-1234. And now we're going to give the distress message, which starts with Mayday. This is fishing vessel deep hook. In position 55 degrees, 45 minutes north, 002 degrees, 05 minutes west. I've collided with a rock and I'm sinking. I require immediate assistance. There are 5 people on board. We're taking to the life raft. Over. So that's it. Quite simple. Thank you very much. There's more videos. Watch the other videos, but this is just covering making that very simple Mayday call.